We are going to talk about metric to English conversions. The English system is still very common in United States. We often have to convert between metric and English units. You can see length, English unit is 1 inch, and you can see the conversion 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeter. Mass 1 pound, and we know 1 pound equals 454 grams. Volume 1 quart, and 1 quart equals 946 milliliter. Time second. Now let's take an example of metric to English conversion. The length of an American football field, including the ending zones, is 120 yards. What is the length in meters? We know conversion 1 yard equals 0.914 meter. We use the same conversion unit factor that we used it before in order to convert from yard to meter. Remember, in this unit factor, 1 yard is on the bottom and 0.914 meter is on the top, and then we can so that way we can cancel yard and we find the answer in meter. Another example, a half-gallon carton contains 64 fluid ounces of milk. How many milliliters of milk are in a carton? So we want milliliter and we have 64 fluid ounce. So there are two-step conversion. We need to use 1 quart equals 34 fluid ounce and 1 quart equals 946 milliliter. Using this equation, we can find conversion factor. Here we have fluid ounce given, so we can set up a conversion factor where fluid ounce at the bottom, so we can cancel it and we can get in quart. Now we have quart and we need to convert into milliliter, so we set up 946 milliliter on the top and 1 quart on the bottom, so that way we can cancel quart. And using these operations, we get 1890 milliliter. Another example, a marathon is 26.2 miles. What is the distance in kilometers? Kilometer equals 0.62 miles. So we know we want kilometer. Step 1, we write down what is given, which is 26.2, and we use this unit factor from this equation. Remember, 1 kilometer on the top because we need unit in kilometer, and whatever is given on the bottom, so we can cancel miles we can cancel, so we can get answer in kilometer. In this case we have 42 kilometer. Some measurements have a ratio of units. For example, speed limit on many highways is 55 miles per hour. How would you convert this to meter per second? So first we need to convert one unit miles to meters. Next, we need to convert into hours to second. So we use compound units to convert them. For example, a motorcycle is traveling at 105 km per hour. What is the speed in meters per second? So we have 1 kilometer equals 1000 meters. So we can convert kilometer to meter. And then we know 1 hour is 3600 seconds. So we use that conversion factor to cancel out the top kilometer, convert top unit is meter, and at the bottom we have hour, so we can, the way we can set it up, we get second at the bottom and we get 29.2 meter per second. So that's called compound unit problem. So while the United States still uses English units of measurements, mile, gallons, pounds, most of the rest of the world uses metric system. The distance in Olympic events are in metric units: 100 meter dash, 30 kilometer cross country skiing, 3000 meters steeplechase, and the 1600 meter run is approximately 1 mile in length. So when discussing measurements, it's critical that we use proper units. The World Trade Center footprint was 150 feet square, not 100 square feet. NASA engineers mixed metric and English units when designing Mars climate orbiter. The engineers use kilometers rather than miles. The aircraft approaches too close to Martian surface and burn up the atmosphere. In next video, we'll talk about percent concept.